I'm on my soldier shit today. Had to come out and see my troops, okay? I promised that I wasn't going to do restaurant shit. And yet, you know me, I'm a coffee chick. And I'm going to do some extra workout today because, I got some stuff. I'm throwing out the trash, okay? And I'm getting the trash out of my system. But coffee, you know what? Everybody's got their own, as they say, addiction. If my addiction is getting some Starbucks every now and then, I can deal with that other than smoking crack or waking up, smoking anything every morning. But you worried about my coffee. At least it's high grade, high quality coffee. And even when I make coffee, it's still high grade for me. See, I am not trying to impress anybody, but let me tell you something about my boys in green. I love seeing them smile. And they can't always smile. They like, the people, what you call it, like the British, the soldiers, those people. Anyway, but these are real people. And they get into real fights. And many of them became a soldier because they wanted a better life for themselves and for their family. I'm just saying, everybody doesn't choose to deal drugs. Everybody doesn't choose to rob people. Everybody doesn't choose to rape or steal or scam like some of you do. Looking for a closer place. I'm just circling around. And it's that part. You steal from the ones who could help you, who really help you. Oh, here we are, right here. There we go. I just had to circle around. Bam, bingo. You steal from people who would help you. And you have a problem for me like you stole from me too. And there's this thing that somebody tells you that you have to be like homeless to know God. That's a lie. God never told you to go homeless or totally without. That, pack light, that's a thing. But listen, it's still about your soul. You don't give up your source, your very source of life. Let me tell you something that's needed, okay? Food and water. Shelter you can build. You always need land, because what can you build anything on if you don't have land? So salute to those who protect the land, but you protect the land for everybody because you understand that the land technically is free. But, people, it's business. Screw the democracy. It's all about business. It's capitalism. And I get it. So let me say this about that. I get it and I get you. But what you don't get is me. Because some of you have sold your very soul to the enemy, to the devil. And because you see a little black girl who's not scared of the Jews, who's not scared of the Catholics, who's not scared of the KKK, who's not scared of the FBI, who's not scared of the CIA. Thank you, sir. I'm going to pull up in that way I can drive through. So thank you. You are like, oh, yes, I love it. I love my crew. They're right on time. Thank you, sir. I love my soldiers. I really, really do. Somebody's got to. Who's going to tell the truth when they're locked from telling what's true for them? Like you have them all up in these barracks with. I know what that feels like when you're living in quarters that you're just trying to get by. See the eyes, no lie. Notice the people who are afraid to show their face. They're especially afraid to show their face to me. It doesn't matter. Click it. We already see. What would God do? Me. God is two. What would Jesus do? Me. 1 and 2 makes 3. But you know what? You don't understand the math. And that's why so ironic that I'm the one that's teaching the class. Anyway, though, the only thing I need to teach was myself to leave this bullshit back in the past. Because you are my past. So some people I will not be seeing again. And it's okay. My real friends, they'll be cool. I left some jewels with you. My fake ones, you get exactly what you deserve. Nothing. But what you gave to me. Don't steal from people who've really tried to set you free. Even Harriet Tubman went to the North. Like I went to my North Node and said, thank you to my North Node. Like, is this right? And he's like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, yep. Surround yourself with good people. That's when you know. See, people think I'm alone, and I am, but I still surrounded by good energy. Surround yourself. I am alone by choice, but I have some very, very, very choice advisors around me, and psychologists and psychiatrists too. And thanks to some of you, I got all of them looking at me. Now they're also looking at you. Water, the blue, the blue, the blue. How about a real local international spokesperson for you? That would be so cool, right? Hometown, hometown. Look at Carolina right in my backyard. No, no, no. We're doing business. You're not paying me in water, but I will take the water. So we can barter some money, a little water, and that's all great. And I mean, like, you know what? Let's show them how we do in the Tar Heel State. That's another thing, the Tar Heel State. But anyway, but I am a Tar Heel fan. I know what it means, but shit, it is what it is. And you have the nerve to talk about me when Fayetteville State University, Charles Chestnut, the legacy there, but you trying to make that UNC at Fayetteville. Okay, you know what? I no longer care. Because once again, the people who you really could have held up, who really could have taught you the glorious history of this place, you know, you laughed at their face. Laughed in their face and tried to make them pass away. And you wonder why I sit here in the heat around soldiers today. They are so sexy. Real soldiers are sexy as shit. I'm sitting here in the heat and I'm just like digging it. Some of you will be nervous. Why would you be nervous around soldiers? Why would you be nervous if MPs pulled up? Why would you be nervous if police pulled up? What are you hiding? I'm hiding nothing. But I know what? Your health is your wealth. So if I can prove anything else, I want to prove to some of them who felt like, you know what, we're not feeling too cool about these shots. You shouldn't. Those shots do a lot. As far as your health, I don't really think they do. But you know what? That's up to you. Do what you do. But me, I'm 67, sitting in the heat. You know, I want to look to the side because they're both gorgeous. You know, I can sound like they're. I don't know. I mean, you know what? I am just a military kid. Call that programming. I don't care. I like my team over yours any day. I ride with the right team anyway. I'm getting ready to get some coffee. And now I'm really inspired to get out on that track because the $1 million woman, the alpha child, the alien child, the whatever I am, I'm getting ready to clap back with my health, showing you that, listen, 67 years old, NNC, no vaccine. I got the infusion though, and that's still affecting my health some kind of way, yo. But still, watch me do at least 6 laps. Maybe. Because I could do 4 laps and that's a mile, and then I could do 3 miles at, you know, my happy place. So that would be 4 miles today, or maybe 5. Either way, let me get some coffee and I'm going to say hi to my guys. But anyway, you know, it's so cool, right? I love my life. I really do. And if you don't, maybe you guys need to figure out what you're doing is not true to you. Just be good, be great on purpose, okay? Do you, but make sure you are doing you and not some program. I'm not the program. Hashtag not the program.